Disclaimer: this is not a hate video to the members at all. I like MOMOLAND and enjoy some of their music, but I don't agree with some of the things their company has done and decisions they've made, so I thought it would be interesting to make a video on it. Thank you for watching. MOMOLAND are a South Korean girl group under MLD Entertainment that was formed from the Mnet survival show, Finding MOMOLAND in 2016. They debuted on the 10th of November 2016 with 7 members. My first issue with MLD Entertainment is that in March 2017, around 4 months after MOMOLAND debuted, MLD decided to add members Daisy and Taeha, who both competed on Finding MOMOLAND but didn't make the final lineup. This baffles me. I don't understand why MLD would add members that were eliminated on the show. The whole point of survival shows is the contestants have to fight for a place in the group, but adding Taeha and Daisy meant that 9 out of the 10 competing trainees were now in a group. This makes no sense to me. I mean, what was the point in making a survival show and having fans vote for who they wanted in the group if you're just going to go against the results and add pretty much everyone into a group anyway? It made it clear that either some members made the final lineup that the company didn't agree with, or the show was purely just to get their name out there and get attention from the public. In January 2018, MOMOLAND released the song Boom Boom as part of their EP album. Great. The song was a huge success and it was the first bit of major attention that the girls had gotten. Despite being on a survival show, MLD struggled to raise the funds for MOMOLAND's debuts and comebacks and relied on help from fans through crowdfunding. None of MOMOLAND's releases had been a hit and they had a very small fandom, until the release of Boom Boom. Boom Boom was fun and catchy and it was really refreshing to see. MOMOLAND gained so many new fans from this release, and as of the 20th of April 20, the music video has over 470 million views, which is significantly higher than any of their other music videos. Boom Boom was accused of plagiarism by the Russian girl group Cerebro, who claimed that Boom Boom was plagiarized from their song Me Me Me. Here's a quick snippet to show you. There are clearly a lot of similarities, but you can decide for yourself whether you think Boom Boom was plagiarized or not. This is when MOMOLAND began gaining a lot of hate. People were very split over whether they liked MOMOLAND or not. To make matters worse, the people who made the song Boom Boom never apologized for the possible plagiarism or similarities, but instead released a statement that said the intro portion of the song can sound familiar due to the similarities in genre and guitar riffs, but the melody and chord progression are completely different from Me Me Me. It seems that the misunderstanding arose from the fact that the bass line and 4-measure chord progression used in the song are common characteristics of the retro house and swing electronic genre. A lot of fans felt like they were just trying to defend themselves and make excuses rather than own up to the fact that they sound a lot alike. With this new success came issues, however. MLD clearly wanted to continue with the success of Boom Boom, and in June 2018, they released Bam. MLD had clearly tried to replicate the success of Boom Boom, but it backfired and many said that Bam was just Boom Boom 2.0. The songs were very similar and a lot of people did not like this. Although they also gained a lot of attention from Bam, it was nowhere near the amount of success that Boom Boom had given them, and in fact, it drove a lot of fans away. Since then, MOMOLAND have released 2 more title tracks. It's clear that MLD Entertainment are still, 2 years later, trying to replicate the success of Boom Boom by trying to create similar catchy songs with easy dances. However, this is not working. Their latest release, Thumbs Up, only has 40 million views and many have criticized it for having boring and simple choreography when the girls are capable of so much more. The release of Bam was MOMOLAND's second big controversy. The music video showed the girls going to different countries such as Korea, Vietnam, France, Mexico and Egypt. The girls wore different costumes, hair and makeup etc. to represent each country and had different backgrounds and props. This caused a lot of issues as many were upset that MOMOLAND were using cultural appropriation and stereotypes in their music video. The video was supposed to be a way to pay homage to their fans around the world, but it was filled with lack of awareness and education, and it upset a lot of people. Despite so many people being angered by the music video, MLD never responded or released any sort of statement or apology, which frustrated fans even more. Unfortunately, when MOMOLAND gained popularity, it also meant they gained a lot of haters. There were videos of MOMOLAND's Nancy giving Blackpink seemingly dirty looks during Blackpink's winning speech at MBC's Music Core. People started to attack Nancy and MOMOLAND, saying that she was being disrespectful. Others defended her, saying that Nancy just has a natural poker face. Nancy began receiving countless hate comments. MLD never made a statement about the situation. MOMOLAND were also scrutinized for not bowing to BTS at the MGA's 2018 and ignoring them when BTS bowed to MOMOLAND. BTS are considered MOMOLAND seniors, and in Korea, respect of those older than you or above you in work-like situations is huge. Bowing is a custom in Korea, and MOMOLAND were seen not bowing to BTS, causing a huge scandal over SNS, by not only BTS stans, but by a lot of pop stans, particularly Korean fans. They were also seen ignoring twice multiple times when they bowed to MOMOLAND. Again, MLD never made any comment about the situation, and MOMOLAND were painted as rude and ignorant. MLD did absolutely no damage control. Videos started to gain attention of Nancy talking about eating disorders. On a TV show where the cast were acting, Nancy talked about being able to act like a bulimic person and chose to portray someone with bulimia. She said, "Suddenly a role that I wanted to play came to mind. So how about that role was a bulimia patient? I could play that really well." Eating disorders are a very serious topic, and once again, a lot of people were outraged that Nancy was joking about such a serious topic. No surprise here, but once again MLD did absolutely nothing to help the situation. Because fans never received any kind of statement, apology or explanation for these scandals, the group still receive a lot of hate to this day, which could have been avoided if MLD had helped out. In February 2019, it was announced that MOMOLAND member Daisy was dating Yeon Hyeyoung from the group iKON, and had supposedly been dating for 3 or 4 months. After this news arose, MLD released a statement saying, "After finding the dating news, we are checking the information with the artist, Daisy." MLD later confirmed they were dating, but Yeon Hyeyoung's company, YG Entertainment, denied that the two were in a relationship. It was later announced that MOMOLAND would be having a comeback in March 2019 but would return as a 7-member group. It was announced that members Daisy and Taeha would not be promoting with the group due to personal and health reasons. Fans went crazy and speculated that Daisy was being put on a hiatus as punishment for the dating scandal. Months and months went past and there was no signs of Daisy or Taeha being back in the group. In late 2019, MLD Entertainment announced Yeonwoo and Taeha's departure through the group's official fan cafe, and stated that they were still in discussions with Daisy about her future. This came as a shock to many Marys. Acting is something that Yeonwoo had always been passionate about, but she was arguably one of the most popular members of MOMOLAND, so why did MLD allow her to leave the group to focus on her acting career instead? It was revealed that Taeha had completely terminated her contract with MLD and would make a new start in a new company. Taeha's departure was less of a shock as she had been on a hiatus, but it still confused fans as to how MLD would allow their 9-member team to be a 6-member team. As of the 20th of April 20, there is no new news as to whether Daisy is still part of MOMOLAND and the company or not, but MLD revealed that MOMOLAND would be continuing as a 6-member group. MOMOLAND lost a lot of fans due to this. Taeha and Yeonwoo's departure as well as Daisy's hiatus was just the start. Daisy and her mother decided to speak out about MLD. In January, Daisy said that the survival show Finding MOMOLAND was rigged. Daisy was allegedly told when she got eliminated from the show not to worry and that the company had already planned for Daisy to join the group regardless of her elimination. Daisy was later added into the group MOMOLAND. Daisy also claimed that the group were forced to pay for the costs of Finding MOMOLAND. Daisy said she had debts of nearly 70 million won and she was told it was for the production costs of the show. Daisy paid the money as she was so desperate to make her dreams of being a pop idol a reality. MLD put out a statement denying this, saying, "First, there was no manipulation of votes or other fraudulent actions regarding member selection on the net survival program Finding MOMOLAND. Since all of this, Daisy has been working to terminate her contract, but that's easier said than done. This whole situation was very badly handled by MLD, and these allegations and back and forth between Daisy and MLD clouded the girls' comeback for their song Thumbs Up. Thumbs Up did nowhere near as well as expected, and it's clear that things are not going well with MOMOLAND, and honestly, their future is kind of unpredictable at this point. They are rapidly losing fans and both the group and MLD have a bad reputation in the industry, and it's uncertain if they will ever recover. I hope that MLD starts to step up their game and protect MOMOLAND better. All of the members have worked so hard since pre-debut and have so much more talent to give. I hope that one day they are able to have a steady success and fan base and achieve lots.